Building your own sleds and fixtures will greatly expand your shop's capabilities. But the challenge has always been in getting the right fit. Most miter slots are said to be 3/4 wide, but the actual dimension can vary quite a bit. So every miter bar sold needs some way to adjust it for a perfect fit in your saw's miter slot. Microjig's ZeroPlay Miter Bar is made up of 2 parts that can be easily adjusted to fit perfectly. The ZeroPlay can be adjusted from 0.72 to 0.78 inches wide, so it will fit virtually any standard 3/4 miter slot. The ZeroPlay works equally well with both T-style and U-shaped miter slots. But please keep in mind that no aftermarket miter bar, including the ZeroPlay, will work with miter slots that are tabbed along the top edge. The ZeroPlay is available as a single bar, or as a double kit that includes 2 miter bars and 2 of our ZeroPlay stops. Every miter bar comes assembled and ready to mount, and we include the mounting hardware for 1/2 and 3/4 inch stock. The ZeroPlay works because both sides are in full engagement with the miter slot along their entire length, not just at the adjustment points. To begin the installation process, set the rip fence so that your sled base is positioned where you want it to operate. Then mark the base at the front and back at the center point of the miter slot. You can do this by eye. The ZeroPlay system allows for adjustment. Connect the marks to create the center line that's needed to locate all of the holes for your ZeroPlay Miter Bar. The instructions included with your ZeroPlay feature a full-size template that you can use to locate the mounting and adjustment holes. You can make a copy so you don't ruin your instructions, or you can download and print the template from the Microjig website. The holes can also be laid out by measurement. Mark the layout line where you want the first mounting hole to be, mark the next 2 mounting holes 4 inch on center from the first, then lay out the 3 adjustment holes using the measurements on the drill guide. We highly recommend that you lay out all the features of your sled before cutting or drilling anything. This lets you ensure that there will be no conflicts between the mounting holes and fences, dovetail slots, or other features. 1/2-inch diameter counterbores are drilled 5/16 inch deep at the 3 mounting hole locations. Then 1/4 inch diameter holes are drilled through the bottom of each counterbore. Use a 3/4 inch Forstner bit to drill the adjustment holes where marked. These holes get drilled all the way through the sled base. Once the adjustment and mounting holes are drilled, you can complete building your sled. We designed the ZeroPlay system so that all the drilling is the same for 1/2 or 3/4 inch thick sled bases. No need to try and figure out how deep the counterbore is or what size screw to use. Using the 5/16 counterbore, the screw length will always be the same as the thickness of your stock. Attach the ZeroPlay to your sled using the appropriate screws. Set your sled into the miter slot, press and hold it toward the rip fence, then tighten the 3 mounting screws. With the miter bar attached, it can now be adjusted to the slot. Loosen the 3 button head locking screws and set the ZeroPlay to its narrowest position. Once again, press the jig toward the rip fence and hold it in place. Keeping the top bar against the right edge of the miter slot, with the Allen wrench, gently slide the screws towards you until the lower bar makes contact with the left side of the miter slot. Retighten the 3 screws and check the fit. If the fit's not perfect, just loosen the lock screws and reset. No need to remove the miter bar from the sled. The final step is to square your sled with the machine. Slightly loosen the 3 mounting screws, then square the sled and resecure the screws. In some cases, you'll want to square off the sled base. But often, there'll be some sort of reference fence that needs to be aligned. The purpose of the sled will tell you which to use. The ZeroPlay Miter Bar can be used with any tool that features a standard 3/4 inch miter slot, from the router table to bandsaw to table saw. Being able to adjust the ZeroPlay from the top without removing it from the sled makes it easy to move a sled from one tool to another. It just takes a few moments to move your sled, reset your ZeroPlay, and get back to work. The ZeroPlay Miter Bars are sold in a single pack or in a double kit for larger sled builds. A typical crosscut sled like this one works best with one ZeroPlay in each miter slot. We recommend setting one toward the front and the other toward the rear, so one ZeroPlay is always fully engaged no matter where the sled is working. For longer crosscuts, like on this panel sled, the ZeroPlay Miter Bars are set in line to provide the maximum reach possible. Once your sleds are built, you may need to limit their travel, and our ZeroPlay stop can help. The stop can slide into your T-shaped miter slot. Then you can lock it in place, wherever needed, using the included set screw. This allows you to limit the movement of your sled without the stop being in the way. And the stop works on any machine that uses a standard T-shaped miter slot. The ZeroPlay stop will work with extruded miter slots as well, as long as the extrusion has the T profile for the wings to slide into. The stop is designed to accept an included 1/4-20 T-bolt to clamp items in place on the top of your saw table. The O-ring holds the bolt within the stop so it doesn't fall out when setting. Using the included washer and wing knob, you can clamp parts to your saw table. Everything from simple stops to your own shop-built jigs and fixtures, including those that have to be clamped to both miter slots at the same time. The ZeroPlay Miter Bar System from Microjig provides a unique combination of accuracy and ease of use that will take your shop-built sleds, jigs, and fixtures to the next level of precision. Find them at your local woodworking retailer